It's all about fishing. It's all about hunting. It's all about the great outdoors. And it's all about outdoors with Captain Roy and Cheryl.
Good morning. Welcome aboard. I'm Captain Roy.
And I'm Cheryl Little, and we're at the Bear Creek Lodge today.
Good to have everybody aboard. We've got a lot to, I hope it's going to entertain everybody.
Yeah.
We've got a good show lined up. Cheryl, you just get it started.
Okay, we got a great email. This is from Bill Dallas. I have recently found your program while having a cup of coffee before going fishing. Thank you for the down-home quality nature and conveying such high ideas. My wife bought me a Hobie Outback kayak from Sunjammers, and a whole new world has opened up. I would love to meet other kayak enthusiasts. Please enter my name in your drawing. And congratulations on the new Hobie Cat. And a great place to go meet other kayak anglers is a Panama City Kayak Fishing Association. And they meet every second Monday of the month at Po Folks at 6:30. And they always have good, exciting topics. Like I think the last one was on foul weather gear, cold weather gear. So make sure you go attend that. Also, we got some great pictures. This picture is of a Bay County young gun, Noah Denham, and he took his very first ever buck. Nice 8-point buck, and he shot it at 200 yards. And this is in Kennard. Did I pronounce that right? Kennard. I keep Kynard. I don't know why. I just have a mental block on that. But
it's Kynard, Florida.
You.
I got a lot of good friends up there.
We were joking.
I go to church with it. Kynard.
Yeah, Kynard. Okay, I always do that wrong. Also, we got some other really good pictures. This is Nathan. Nathan borrowed my kayak from the other day, and I wish I could catch trout out of my kayak the way Nathan catches trout. But this is a real nice 8-pound trout that he picked up just an afternoon fishing out on the kayak. And some more trout fishing pictures. This is our buddy Bill Laminack, and he said that he battled the wind, and he ended up getting some really nice trout for dinner. So congratulations, Bill. That's a super nice, 3 nice trout. And you went filming the other day.
Yeah, the Deer Point Lake drawdown is, I think it's about ready to close it. But I did go up there, and the fishing's good on both sides. People are catching on the freshwater side. They're catching bass, brim, shell crackers. One fellow told me that he had not been catching many crappie. But on the saltwater side, the fishing is good. Yeah, I took off one day, and I just went up there and I filmed. Started up at the bridge on 2301 and filmed the lake. Came back down to the dam and found some people fishing. And they're just having a big time, Cheryl. They're sitting there, a family sitting there fishing together, about, I think, 5 of them, catching some fish. And I think you're going to enjoy that. So let's take a break, and we'll come right back with fishing below the dam.
All right.
At Deer Point Lake over on the saltwater side. Let's go fishing after the break.
Hobie's Mirage Drive kayaks set the standard for fun on the water. Whether your passion is fishing, sailing, or recreational adventure, Hobie's got a kayak for you. Hobie's Mirage Drive mimics nature's proven designs for efficient and powerful propulsion and enhances your kayaking experience. Mirage Power, Mirage Performance, Mirage Drive. Hobie, enjoy the ride.
Whether it's removing dangerous trees or planting new ones, Gulf Coast Tree Specialists can help you with all your tree care needs. Sometimes your tree problems are too big for you to handle. Even if it seems impossible to remove your tree, our licensed, bonded, and insured professionals can always find a way for a fair and reasonable price. We can also remove large and unusual items from your property. And our certified arborists can analyze root problems and evaluate structural issues. At Gulf Coast Tree Specialists, we would like to thank you for your continued support and service over the past 20 years and look forward to serving you in the future.
DOA Lures, the unfair advantage. Mark Nichols molded the world's first plastic shrimp at his kitchen table in 1989. Today, DOA Lures offers 4 sizes of shrimp in 54 colors. along with a complete line of lures for both inshore and offshore use, as well as freshwater.
And what I like the most about DOA lures, they are American made.
DOA Lures available at your local tackle retailer or go online at doalures.com.
Hi folks, I'm BJ with BJ's Marine. This has been a family-owned and operated business for over 20 years. We pride ourselves in the sales and service of Nissan and Tohatsu outboards. At BJ's, we have factory-trained and authorized technicians for Nissan and Tohatsu. We also repair most any make or model outboard. Call or come by BJ's Marine Service at 1317 Transmitter Road. And folks, we really do appreciate your business.
Deer Point Lake. I decided I'd come up here this morning, just ride around, take a look at the lake, and see if I could find anybody fishing or catching any fish while it's drawn down. I think they're going to close the gate and let it back up in about a week or so. It's down low. I'm down at Cherokee Landing. I see a fella fishing over there, right under the bridge at Cherokee Landing. I saw him catch one just before I got the camera out. You can see how low it is on those pilings. Usually that water's up about the top of those concrete piers there, as you can see. Well, I don't believe he's going to catch one, so I think I'll move on down about the dam, see if anybody's catching any fish. You get an idea just how low the lake is. I believe it dropped down about 1.5 feet, but it sure drops it down, and of course they're hoping to get a hard freeze and kill some of the vegetation that plagues everybody when they try to fish in the summertime. Got the gate open this morning. It's really pouring out of there. Nobody fishing, so I brought my rod. I think I'll throw out there and see if I can get something to nibble on the full of Arkansas Shiner. DOA shad tail. Got people fishing, but I don't see anybody catching. That's Mr. Crowler right there, I believe he said, from Chipley. Is that right?
Yeah.
Chipley, Florida. That bait he's fishing with is a DOA. He said he got it up there from Southern Outdoor Sports in Dothan. That's all right.
Oh no, he swallowed that.
Well, just hold him up there with the line. That's the best way to catch him right above the fish. I can make him look bigger, then stick him out toward me. Got one on there. Got a mango snapper.
They sure are pretty.
Yeah, they are.
He's little.
There's a pretty girl and a pretty fish. I got it right into the sun where I'm going to be able to film him much or not, but that's nice fish. Get the fish off of the lady.
That's what I'm here for, right?
That's exactly right.
He ain't big enough.
No,
Not big enough, huh?
He's not one of them for sure ones.
If you don't mind telling me what's your name?
Kristen.
Kristen?
Yes.
Tell me who these folks are right here that's fishing. Not nice folks out here catching some fish. Tyler?
Yes, sir.
Roger? Brad?
Brat. Yeah, like brat with an E.
Okay. Okay, I didn't think it was just Brad.
No.
Very good.
He'll outfish us all someday.
Are y'all local? I detected an accent back down that way. Oklahoma. I didn't think that was a Southport accent you had there.
I was standing on the pier the other day and the guy come up to me and he says, "What are you doing?" I looked at him and I said, "I was herding cattle before this flood came. Now I'm looking for my horse with this stick."
Brat, you better get your reel and catch your fish. Got your rod bent there.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty one. That's a pretty mango. I can measure that fish there. He's legal.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a dinner on him.
Yeah, man. Y'all gonna have a mess of fish or something here.
You don't want to come off.
Don't want to come off.
Do not know. What do you think?
Oh, get back here.
No?
I'm gonna say he's 9, a good 9 inches.
Yeah, we're gonna let him go.
Yeah, we don't want him. All right, put him back. Yeah, man, look, that looks like a nice one there. Yeah, that's a keeper, I believe.
That's very nice.
Y'all having fun, aren't you? That's what it's all about. Yeah, that's a nice fish. And he swallowed it. It's in the gills. I see his blood coming out. I don't believe you're holding your mouth right.
Do what?
I don't believe you're holding your mouth right or
What do you
something.
mean?
You'll catch one in a minute. Trout on. Swing him around here and I'll get a good picture of him. Get him a little bit closer, I'll make him look bigger. Yeah, that's a pretty trout.
Yes, it is.
You caught the trout while the rest of them was catching snappers, mangoes. Yeah, I'm gonna get my reel out here in a minute, see if I can catch one on that DOA. You're from where now?
Southport.
Southport?
Uh-huh.
Now that's not a Southport accent I detect.
Try to figure out.
Where else were you from?
Originally, Michigan.
Michigan, okay. Hey, Southport's a fine place to live. I was born and raised over there in West Bay, not too far from it, and I guess about the only difference in West Bay and Southport was that we all had our own custom. Just for example, West Bayans wasn't allowed to go over there to Southport and court those girls, and vice versa. And we played a baseball game every Sunday afternoon after church. And I don't think one ever went full 9 innings without an argument stopping it.
I'm originally from Michigan. In 1980, I moved down here.
1980. Well, you're just about a native then of Florida. But you're out here trying to catch a snapper, but you're not fishing.
No, I gotta wait for him to put my bait on.
All right.
That's what I brought him for.
He don't want to be on camera. He don't want to be on camera, but I'll base your hook for you if you'll turn it around here. That line. He pull tight. You pull him tight. You got him? Oh.
I lost him.
Missed him. All right. You'll get him next time.
The fin. Something been nibbling on him. Butt talks.
Too small.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask y'all another question. Who's going to clean all these fish when you get home? Hey, so you were one of Coach Chester's students, huh?
Yes, sir, I was. I had him 3rd period.
How many years ago was that been?
That was back in 2010. That was
2010? Oh,
3 years ago.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty one. Just hold him out around here. Let me take. That's a pretty fish. There's nothing wrong with him. But, oh, dead shrimp. What they're fishing with?
Little sand trout.
Turn him around here. Sand trout.
Oh my goodness.
That is a silver. That's a silver trout.
Mm-hmm. Sand trout, silver trout,
no.
same thing.
No, let me tell you the difference. A sand trout is a speckled trout with no specks on him. See, that's a silver trout. He don't have no yellow mouth like a sand trout has. That's what we call a silver trout. My mother used to love them things. She catch them up the intercoastal waterway there at West Bay. And she loved to eat them. Another silver? Yeah. And I'll tell you what, those rascals good. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's pretty. If you turn him right here, I'll get a picture of him. And you know what? I want to wish you folks well. Y'all doing good. You got plenty of fish for supper.
Oh yeah.
having a big time and just sitting out here enjoying yourself at the dam on Deer Point Lake. I think you better enjoy it. I don't know right when they're going to close that lot, but I believe it's at about the 15th of February.
The Register Meat Company was founded over 71 years ago by Pappy Register.
Register's premier product is their country-style sausage. It is 100% pure pork and hog casings with their secret seasonings. It's packaged in mild hot, and I mean hot. Their sugar cure bacon is smoked for hours. And Register's premium hams are pumped with their special ham pump. If you're in the Cottondale area, stop by their country store and ask about their Pick 5 program and their veggie bushel. Look for Register's meats at your local grocery.
I tell you what I like about Coram. I like the food, I like the price, I like the quality, I like the quantity of it. But what I like most about Coram Steak and Eggs is I like that friendly atmosphere that I always find when I dine out there. It's owned and operated by Linda and Willie Coram. They are the original, and they're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and their breakfast out of this world. And my favorite is the world famous Coram Heavenly Hash. Coram Steak and Eggs, 804 South Tyndall Parkway.
Brooks Bait and Tackle. We're located at 6910 Highway 22 in Callaway. We've expanded our saltwater tackle, DOAs, gulps, trout trailers, Bomber King rigs. We've increased our Zoom selection. We have over 55 different brim poles to choose from. We have the biggest selection of H&H spinners in town. We have earthworms, red worms, green worms, and wigglers. We have live shrimp. We have ice by the scoop, by the bag, $1.25 a bag, 10-pound bag, $1.25 a bucket, or 25 cents a scoop. Most importantly, we offer non-ethanol gas. Brooks Bait and Tackle is your one-stop shop.
Bayou George Hardware, located on Highway 2301, first store on the right. We carry a complete line of FRM feed, chicken feed, goat feed, worm feed, horse feed, cattle feed, dog food, catfish food, floating or sinking. A complete line.
If you need a key made, we can make it. We also have a full line of plumbing supplies, water heaters, and water pumps. And don't forget, we also carry groceries.
And both locations carry ethanol-free gas.
Bayou George Hardware, located on Highway 2301, first store on the right.
Panama City Gastroenterology specializes in colon cancer screening, gastroesophageal reflux disease, all aspects liver disease, and we do conduct clinical trials. We provide care in timely fashion using our extensive experience and are mindful of healthcare costs.
Folks, if you're 50 years old and haven't had a colonoscopy in the last 5 years, you need to give Doc a call.
For the latest medical news, join us today on Facebook, Panama City Gastroenterology.
For everything you need on or off the water, visit the Panama City and St. Andrews Marinas. Both locations provide you with easy access boat slips, ramps, fuel, bait, and tackle. Come visit our ship stores and see our unique nautical gifts and clothing, or just relax with a cool drink and grab a snack while watching the boats come in.
Don't forget that Mariner on your shopping list. Come by and see our unique nautical gifts, cards, and clothing at the ship store at Panama City or St. Andrews Marina.
Panama City and St. Andrews Marinas, everything you remember and so much more.
This is Nate with Mexico Beach Marina. Remember, we're a key dealer for Yamaha outboards as well as a 5-star certified service department. Dealer for Edgewater powerboats. Our marina store still offers all your latest tackle, live bait, bulk ice, ethanol-free fuel, and slip rentals. And our beach store has everything you need for your day at the beach with Guy Harvey, Salt Life, Sperry, Topsider, Hook and Tackle, Bimini Bay, and much more. You can check out our website at mexicobeachmarina.com. Check out our Facebook page. So come on down to beautiful Mexico Beach and come on in and say hi.
What's more important in a side-by-side RTV? Is it speed and agility, or is it versatility and dependability? When getting out of the woods is more important than getting into the woods, there is only one name to remember: Kubota. With true commercial-grade construction in the chassis and drivetrain, Kubota gives you the dependability, power, and torque you need to get the job done. Kubota builds work tools, not play toys.
Okay, folks, I did go up to Deer Point Lake and did this filming, and I really enjoyed it. And it's a good time for you to go, because I don't know exactly when they're going to close it, shut the gates down, and close it back up. And that's going to slow the freshwater fishing down, and it might not necessarily affect the on the saltwater side, because they as long as it's cold weather, those specs are going to try to go up just as close as they can to that fresh water, take advantage of that. But the fishing's good. If you get a chance in the next few days to go up there to Deer Point Lake and we'll fish the freshwater side, people are catching brim, shell cracker, bass. Bass fishing has been excellent up there because that creek is low and there's not as many hiding places as you can see there on the film for the fish to hide. So bass fishing has been good. Now, I haven't got a good report on crappie. Usually Deer Point produces a lot of crappie. And I think the reason people don't think crappie the crappie bite is good, I don't think many people are fishing for them. Yeah. They get them some wigglers and go up there and they're catching brim and shell crackers, just coming and going. The bite's real good. But on the saltwater side, it's these people that you saw fishing there were fishing with live shrimp to start with when I got there, and they had caught a couple of nice specks, and they ran out of bait, the live bait, and wanted to know where they could find some more live shrimp. And I said, well, not any place close that I know of. Probably the closest place from the Deer Point Dam would have been downtown Marina. They carry them, and also Brooks out on Highway 22 carries them. Mm-hmm. But I said, you need to call anyway before you go expect to pick up live bait. Right. Because the demand is great right now for live shrimp. And but I said, let me make a suggestion. There's a grocery store not too far up the road there. I said, go up there and see if they've got some frozen shrimp, and they may work just as well. And so that's what they did. They went and got them some frozen shrimp. Yeah. Those mangrove snappers is what they were catching mostly. And they'll bite squid, they'll bite little dead peel shrimp. They're not real particular about their bite, you want to know the truth. They're kind of hoggy about their bite. And the one problem they went and got the frozen shrimp and got them thawed out and broke them up in little pieces. And they were still catching mangrove snappers when I left them. And the mangrove snapper, by the way, they have to be 10 inches long, and you can keep 5 per person per day. And they're pretty good eating fish. One thing I would caution you, I'm going to caution you about 2 things about mangrove snapper. Sometimes they got a strong smell to them. You catch one and they don't smell just right. Don't mix him in there with the other.
Throw him back.
Right. just throw him back. And the other thing is they had problems getting them off their hooks. Now a mangrove snapper is a snapper. And he snaps. Don't ever stick your finger in one's mouth to try and get a hook out. And they had fish that swallowed the bait, and what they would do, they just cut the line. They had plenty of mangrove snapper, let him go back. But you can get those off with a gizzle stick.
A what stick?
A gizzle stick, sure.
A gizzle stick. Never heard of a gizzle stick. What's a gizzle stick?
Well, you probably can't find that in the Webster's Dictionary, but people, some of the old timers, my daddy, that's what he called it, so that's what I've always called it. We used that gizzle stick to get catfish off, and we run a catfish line and hook because they're bad to swallow it. And what we would do, we would get a stick, and that was a little bit big. And we liked a green stick about the size of your finger. If you get a dead one, it might break. So get a green stick, and if that catfish swallowed the bait, you take that stick and stick it down in his mouth, wrap your line around that gizzle stick, and just gizzle him. And he'll fall off.
Great trick.
Don't stick a finger in his mouth. Now, out there, a screwdriver works just about as good. Those old snapper they'll actually close their mouth so tight that it's hard to get them open. You take a screwdriver and just prise his mouth open and run that screwdriver down there, wrap your lines around it, and use your screwdriver for a gizzle stick. Just gizzle it and he'll fall off. That keeps him getting a finger. I saw one, I think if you noticed in the film there, one young fella brought that snapper right up next to his nose and bit the line into turning.
That could have ended up with the good bloopers on TV.
That would have been a good way to off the end of your nose. I don't recommend that method. Get you a gizzle stick and gizzle them all. Go up there and enjoy it. It's a good place to take kids.
Yeah,
up there
you don't need a boat, kayak, just yeah.
It was beautiful that afternoon, and they was up there sitting down just casting out there about 20 feet, and. They have been catching some of all fish. At times they've been catching some nice specks, and there wasn't any caught there. I believe there was 2 she caught there. The young lady did while they were fishing. But they've been catching some good size specks up there, and some redfish, and black drum. But the main thing is these folks were catching, and they were having a big time. Mangrove snapper.
Yeah. Hey, I got a good picture here, Captain Roy. This is Dustin Powell, and Dustin caught this huge bull red on a DOA root beer with gold flake shadtail. He said that if it had not been for the fact that he had his trolling motor in the water, that he would have definitely have been spooled before he could have caught back up with the redfish. He said that this was a trip of a lifetime for him on the flats. So super good job, Dustin. That is a very big redfish to catch in skinny water on the flats. Nice. Also, we got our sweepstakes going still. Let's see, last time we gave away a fishing trip for 2 people with Captain Roy. So next time we're going to give away some DOA lures. And what you want to do is email us at outdoors@captainroy.com, or you can call 850-722-9382 to get your entries in.
Oh, yeah, I do. Mm-hmm. And I'll be I'll be out of whack for the next couple of weeks.
That's right. We had to pre-record. You're cruising.
Yeah, we're going to go down to the Caribbean cruising. But
good for you and Miss Myrtle. I'm glad you guys are getting out.
February the 3rd, we'll be back. I'll be ready to take you fishing, folks.
Excellent.
So we're going to go fishing and get out and enjoy the great outdoors. That's what this show is all about, and we hope that you enjoy watching our show as much as we enjoy doing it for you.
Yep.
And remember to tell our sponsors that you enjoy.
That's right.
That'll help
yep, they do fit the show. Yep.
So remember to send them next week at the same time, and remember to always
try to be as good to him as he is to you.
Good day. Folks, it's time to wrap it up and go to the barn.